You said we needed space to breathe, said we'd be stronger if we tried. But every word you gave to me felt like a slow goodbye. You packed your doubts in quiet tones, folded them between your lines, left your key there on the counter, like it wasn't by design. You kissed my cheek not like before, no fire behind your eyes. You said it's just for now, don't worry, but I could read between the lines. Well, you were standing in the doorway, but you were halfway gone. You caught it taking time apart, I caught it moving on. It was a goodbye in disguise, wrapped in gentle words and white lies. You said it wasn't the end, but you wouldn't meet my eyes. You let me down slow, like that would ease the fall, but I felt the truth beneath it all. It was a goodbye in disguise. You said we both deserve to grow, said love shouldn't feel this hard, but love was only heavy cause we dropped our guard. You started sleeping closer to the edge, like distance felt more safe. Every night your silence said what you wouldn't say. I asked you if we'd be okay, you swore we'd be just fine, but forever turned uncertain every single time. You were already drifting while I was holding tight. You called it just a rough patch, I still faded light. It was a goodbye in disguise, hidden in your compromise. You said we'd talk tomorrow, but tomorrow never arrived. You let me down slow, like that would ease the fall, but I felt the truth beneath it all. Yeah, it was a goodbye in disguise. Did you have it in your head, every careful word you would change, so you wouldn't look like the one who finally let go? Was I the only one still fighting for us both, or were you just waiting for the right way to go? Tell me, when did love turn into polite distance? When did holding on start feeling like resistance? I replay that moment, you're standing by the door, saying it's not forever, but it felt like something more. It was a goodbye in disguise, just a blanket compromise. You said it wasn't over, but love was leaving your eyes. You let me down slow, but it still broke my heart. You were already gone before we fell apart. You called it taking time, you called it making space, but I felt the ending in the way you pulled away. It was a goodbye in disguise. Your keys still on the counter, but you're nowhere in sight. You said it wasn't forever, but it felt like goodbye that night. Goodbye in disguise. There's a melody still playing in this room, but it sounds different without you. Same old wall, same old air, but your laughter isn't there. Your coffee mug still by the sink, like you're coming back for it. I let the radio play too long just to hear what we once did. We used to sing off key at midnight, dancing barefoot on the floor. Now I don't recognize the silence that's knocking at my door. Every note reminds me of how we used to be. Now it's just an echo hanging over me. Now I'm alone in our song, standing where we both belonged. Every lyric feels so wrong without you singing along. It was ours, now it's gone, just a memory playing on. I hear your voice, but you're not home. And I'm alone, yeah, I'm alone in our song. There's a crack inside my chest every time the chorus starts, like the rhythm knows the truth that we're falling apart. You said love don't always last, sometimes people change, but I give anything tonight just to hear your name. The vinyl spins, it skips a beat right where we would kiss. Now it's just a broken sound of everything I missed. Every harmony we made is haunting me tonight. I try to turn it off, but it won't stop the fight. Now I'm alone in our song, standing where we both belong. Every lyric feels so wrong without you singing along. It was fire, it was storm, now it barely holds on. I hear your voice, but you're not home. And I'm alone, yeah, I'm alone in our song. And I'm alone in our song. Did you find a better tune? Did somebody change your key? Are you dancing in a new room like you once did with me? I still know your favorite line, the way your eyes would close, how you lead into my shoulder every time it's slow. Tell me, do you ever hear it when the night is long? Or am I the only one still holding on? It's playing, but it's not the same. Now I'm alone in our song, screaming where we both belong. Every lyric cuts so strong without you singing along. It was ours all along. Now I'm barely holding on. I hear your voice, but you're not home. And I'm alone in our song, still playing it on and on, hoping somehow you'll walk in before the music's gone. The melody fades slow, but I won't let it go, 'cause it's the only place where I'm not alone in our song. In our song. There's a melody still playing in style, slow as a melody, there's a melody still slamming in style. Oh, there's a melody still, there's a melody. There's a melody, there's a melody stole. There's a melody style. There's a crack across the mirror where your shadow used to stand. 7 years of bad luck held together in my hands. Your jacket's on the chair still, I keep coming back for you, but dust has settled heavier on every word we never faced. The clock keeps ticking louder since you walked out that door. Funny how a goodbye can echo more and more. I tell myself I'm fine, like I've done 1,000 times, but the truth is leaking through every fault line in my mind. I try to be the stronger one, try to hold the weight, but love became a loaded gun, and I was standing in its aim. I'm standing beneath the breaking point where the silence screams your name. Every promise we destroyed still runs heavy through my veins. I'm holding up the sky alone while it's crashing down in flames. I'm smiling like I'm bulletproof, but I'm barely holding shade. Yeah, I'm living beneath the breaking point. You say we lost the magic somewhere in between bills and empty arguments and things we didn't need. We used to build forever, like it couldn't fall apart. Now I'm sweeping up the pieces of a shattered heart. I replay our last conversation like I'm searching for a clue. Was it in the way you looked at me, like you already knew that you were halfway out before I felt the shift, and I was feeling less than in a sinking ship? I kept pretending everything was steady, safe and sound. The love was slowly crumbling, and I never heard the sound. I'm standing beneath the breaking point where the silence screams your name. Every promise we destroyed still runs heavy through my veins. I'm holding up the sky alone while it's crashing down in flames. I'm smiling like I'm bulletproof, but I'm barely holding shame. Yeah, I'm living beneath the breaking point. Oh, I'm living beneath the breaking point. How do you walk away so clean while I'm bleeding memories? Did you pack up all your pain or leave it here with me? I feel it in my chest at night like pressure I can't release. I'm one breath from falling apart, one word from total defeat. If I let myself feel it, if I let myself break, would I finally heal, or would I just collapse? I'm tired of pretending that I'm stronger than I am. Every crack is widening, and I don't know if I can stand. I'm standing beneath the breaking point, where the silence screams your name. Every promise we destroy, still I'm running through my veins. I'm holding up the sky low, but it's pouring down like rain. I'm smiling like I'm bulletproof, while I'm drowning in the pain. I'm one breath from letting go, one step from the edge, but I'm still here, still holding on to everything you left. And I'm living beneath the breaking point. The mirror's still cracked, but I'm staring back at a man who almost gave in. Beneath the breaking point, I'm still breathing. Yeah. Yeah. There's a shadow on the wall where your picture used to hang, a faded square of memories that don't feel the same. Your toothbrush still beside mine, like you never left it all. But every little trace of you just makes the silence call. I drive past our old street slow, like somehow you'll be there, standing in the doorway with that wind in your hair. But the porch light's always off now, and the windows never glow. I keep looking for a sign that I already know. Every step I take leads me back to you, but the closer that I get, the less of you is true. I'm chasing what's already gone, running to a setting sun, holding on to broken pieces of a love that's done. I'm calling out your name, but it echoes all alone. I'm reaching for forever, that forever never owned. Yeah, I'm chasing what's already gone. I scroll through old messages, like they're gonna change tonight. Like somewhere in the past, there's a future I can find. Your last words still burn like whiskey in my throat. I hope you'll find someone better. Yeah, that one hurt the most. I tried to blame the timing, I tried to blame the pain, but love don't disappear, it just turns in rain. And I'm soaked in every promise that we couldn't keep, drowning in the utmost that you let me sleep. Every road I take still circles back to you, but no matter how I try, there's nothing left to prove. I Well, I'm still stuck replaying our best and worst days. I keep running, I keep running, but you're nowhere to be found. All I'm chasing is a ghost of what we were back then. I'm chasing what's already gone, screaming at a fading dawn, trying to rewrite the ending after love moved on. I'm caught in ups and downs, but it echoes like a stone. I'm reaching for forever, that forever never owned. And I know I should let go, but I don't know how. With my heart still living in yesterday somehow. Yeah, I'm chasing what's already gone. The sun finally goes down, and I'm still standing here alone, chasing what's already gone, already gone. Oh, midnight glow. Ooh. Streetlights flicker on my pavement, like they're blinking back tears. Every corner of the city whispers what I feel. Your reflection in the window of every passing train. I see a ghost beside me in the pouring rain. Taxi cabs and strangers, all moving way too fast, but I'm stuck in slow motion, living in our past. Your name still burns in blue on my cracked phone screen. Every text I never sent still haunts me in between. I said I'd be fine without you, like I had something to prove, but the night knows the truth, and it cuts right through. I cried out in neon under flickering signs, let the whole world see me breaking inside. All these lights can't hide what I'm going through. I'm screaming in color, but I'm black and blue. Yeah, I cried out in neon, but you never came. All the city glowing, still calling your name in 1,000 bright lights. I'm still alone, crying out in neon. Burst through conversations with a drink I didn't need, telling stranger stories like they'd help me breathe. The DJ plays our song, and I freeze in place, cause every lyric feels like your fingertips on my face. You said we needed this bliss, said we both be free, but freedom feels like falling when you're not with me. I walk past our old apartment, look up at the third floor light. It's dark and that says everything about my night. I try to drown the silence in the city's roar, but even in a crowd I never felt this song. I cried out in neon under electric skies, let the world shine on me while I fell apart inside. All these lights inside spell out your to talk for hours. We used to talk till sunrise about dreams and reckless plans. Now it's how was your day? And one word answers again. Your voice don't linger like it did. It's careful now, restrained, like every sentence passing through gets measured for the pain. We sit across the table, but it feels like different rooms. There's just silence in between us that's louder than the truth. We're speaking softer, but we're drifting far. Every quiet moment leaves another scar. Fewer words, more distance. That's how it slipped away. We stopped saying what we meant and started choosing to save. Now every conversation feels rehearsed and thin. Fewer words, more distance between where we've been. You don't reach for my hand like it's something you still need, and I pretend I don't notice what's happening to we. You say you're just tired, but I see it in your eyes. That look that says you're leaving without saying goodbye. We used to fight and make up like love was worth the war. Now we just avoid the truth and close another door. Every it's fine, means something's wrong. We're losing each other, but dragging it on. Fewer words, more distance, stretching every day. We're standing in the same room, but miles away. We used to feel the silence, now it fills the space. Fewer words, more distance, written on your face. When did we start trying to understand? When the love turned quiet instead of holding hands. Was it easier to fight than to admit the truth? That the fire we once had was burning out of you. I'd rather hear you scream and whisper that we're fine. At least then I'd know you were still mine. But now it's short replies and unfinished thoughts, two hearts slowly separating without a single shot. Fewer words, more distance, that's how we broke apart. Not in one long moment, falling quiet hearts. We didn't crash, we painted like a song turned low. Fewer words, more distance, till there was nothing left to show. We used to talk for hours, now we barely try. Fewer words, more distance, that's how love says goodbye. We used to talk till sunrise. Yo, it's just good night. Fewer words. Fewer words, more distance. it's just good night. Fewer words, fewer words. We used to talk for hours. Yeah, it slips right through. Your side of the bed still colder, even in the afternoon. Sunlight hits the empty pillow like it's searching for you. There's a glass ring on the table from the night we said forever. Now forever feels like something we couldn't hold together. I keep your jacket by the doorway, like you walk back in somehow. But the only thing that answers is the silence in this house. I try to grip the memories, but they blur inside my hands. Every promise that we made slips like shifting sand. I'm holding on to smoke, trying not to choke on a love that disappeared. The second that you broke, every word you spoke still echoes when I'm alone, but I can't hold a ghost. I'm just holding on to smoke. We were fire in the midnight, burning bright and wild. Now I'm standing in the ashes of something undefiled. You said we needed distance, said we both should breathe, but distance turned to silence, and silence turned to leaving. I scroll through old photographs like they'll rewrite the end, but the more I try to fix it, the more it slips again. I keep replaying moments like I'll find where we went wrong, but love don't leave a void, friend, when it's already gone. I'm holding on to smoke, trying not to choke on a dream that vanished like a cool joke. Every I love you still lingers in my bones, but I can't hold a ghost. I'm just holding on to smoke. Tell me how you let it fade without a fight, how you turn the page when I'm looking back one time. Was I loving too hard or not enough to stay? Did you feel it burning out before it slips away? I give anything tonight just to feel your touch, but all that's left is air, and it hurts so much. I'm reaching through the dark for something I can't see, trying to save a memory that's not saving me. I'm holding on to smoke, suffocating slow from a love that left but won't let go. Every vow we swore still circles in my head, but I can't bring back what's already dead. I'm holding on to smoke with shaking hands, trying to rebuild what I don't understand, but you can't hold a flame when it's already broke. Yeah, I'm holding on to smoke. It slips right through, no matter how tight I hold. used to laugh at nothing on the floor at 2 a.m., making plans for places we swore we'd both be in. Your head upon my shoulder, like the world could wait its turn. Back when love was easy and we had so much to learn. Now the silence, it's different when your name lights up my phone. It's just small talk and distance where a fire used to glow. Somewhere between always, and we'll see how it goes. We lost the kind of magic only young hearts know. I miss who we were before it started hurting, before love needed fixing, before we stopped trying. I miss who we were when forever felt certain, when your eyes didn't wander and mine didn't cry. We had something pure before it blurred. Yeah, I miss who we were. We stopped dancing in the kitchen, stopped kissing in the rain, started keeping quiet just to keep from feeling pain. Every I love you started sounding rehearsed, like we were playing roles in a story getting worse. You fall asleep beside me, but miles away somehow. I can't be reason for your heartbeat that I can't find now. Somewhere between hold me and give me some space. We built invisible walls we couldn't replace. I miss who we were before it felt so heavy, before nights got colder and mornings still wrong. I miss who we were when love it was steady, when we were each other's safe place all along. We had something sure before the burn. Yeah, I miss who we were. Did we grow up on slowly, or did we just wake up two different people who had love? If love was it timing, was it fear, was it pride in disguise? Did we let something beautiful just quietly die? I don't miss the fighting or the tears on your shirt. I just miss the version of us before it hurt. If I could go back to the night we first met, would I chase the ending or love you again? I miss who we were before the doubts crept in, before every argument felt like a sin. I miss who we were when you had fitting minds, when we were one heartbeat beating in time. We were something pure, something sure, before the cracks, before the words, before the silence filled the air. I miss who you were. Maybe we can't go back, maybe we've both changed, but somewhere in my heart still pass by your old street like I'm hoping for a sign. Even though I know you moved on and left this town behind. There's a coffee shop on Main where we carved our names in wood. I sat there last October like somehow you still would. Your laugh still echoes in my head on nights I can't sleep. And every memory we made is one I couldn't keep. I don't know if you miss me or if I cross your line, but there's not a single day I leave you behind. If you ever think of me when the night gets quiet, when the world moves on but your heart won't fight it, if you ever hear our song and it takes you back in time, know I'm somewhere wishing you were still mine. If you ever think of me like I still think of you, just know my door's open even if we're through. I heard you found somebody who'll give you everything, all the love and certainty I couldn't seem to bring. And I hope he holds you closer than I ever did before. I hope he sees the magic I was always fighting for. But sometimes in the silence, when the lights are low, I wonder if you ever feel the ache of letting go. Do you ever close your eyes and see my face? Or did you erase every trace? If you ever think of me when the sky turns gray, when a random memory takes your breath away, if you ever feel that spark we couldn't quite replace, though I'm still here missing your embrace. If you ever think of me like I still think of you, just know I'm learning to survive without you. I'm not asking you to come back, I'm not begging you to stay. I just hope somewhere inside I'm mattered in some way. Was I just a chapter in a story you outgrew? Or was I something real like you once said I was to you? Tell me if you ever drive past the places we would be, do you slow down for a second and you remember me? I'm trying to let go, but it's harder than it seems when you're still the only one that shows up in my dreams. I see it. Yeah. Three little dots on my screen disappear like you did on me. I type and erase what I mean, like honesty's too hard to read. Your name's still pinned at the top, like we're still something real. But silence says what you want, it's louder than I can feel. I replay our last goodnight, like it held some hidden sign. But now your words are cold and dry on the other side of mine. I see that you saw my message, but you never replied. Guess blue check marks don't lie. I'm left on red forever, staring at my phone, watching love turn into something overthrown. You opened up my heart, then you closed the door. Now I'm just a conversation you don't answer anymore. Yeah, I'm left on red forever, handing on your name. You don't block me, don't call me, but it's not the same. You moved on and never. I'm stuck in stormy weather with the love that won't respond. Left on red forever. Your picture still light up the feed, smiling like you're finally free. I double tap but it hurts, cause that smile ain't for me. I scroll through old memories like they're gonna change tonight. Like somewhere in that history you'll come back and tired. We used to talk till sunrise, now you'll barely say hello. How do we go from always to I don't even know? I watch that active now, turn on and off again. You're online with the world, just down with me, my friend. I'm left on red forever, staring at my phone, watching love turn into something overthrown. You opened up my heart, then you let it pour. Now I'm just a notification you ignore. Yeah, I'm left on red forever, caught between the lines of a story that you ended without goodbye. You moved on whenever. I'm stuck in stormy weather with the love that won't respond. Left on red forever. Maybe I'm just holding on to who we used to be. Maybe you already let go before you let go of me. Was I just convenient? Was I just passing time? Or did you mean forever when you said you were mine? Tell me why it's easier to ghost and say goodbye. Why silence feels kinder and looking in my eyes. I keep checking for your name like it's gonna reappear, but the only thing that's clear is you're not here. I'm left on red forever, alone inside the thread. All our I love yous, just words that we once said. You opened up my heart, now it's hanging by a wire, waiting on a message that'll never arrive. Yeah, I'm left on red forever, frozen in goodbye. You didn't need to say it, just silence through the line. You moved on whenever. I'm still here remembering a love that won't respond. Left on red forever. We're little dots and nothing again. Left on red forever. Oh, yeah. I didn't hear it break. We were standing in the kitchen, talking about the day. Nothing felt like ending, nothing felt that way. You were leaning on the counter with that distant kind of stare, like something in your heart was already somewhere else. I thought cracks were only a surface, just stress beneath the paint. I didn't know the foundation was giving way. We kept walking on the ceiling like the ground was still secure, but love was growing fragile, more than we were. Then love fell through the floor, right beneath our feet. No warning, no sound, just gone in a heartbeat. We were building something strong, or so I thought before, but I was reaching for your hand when love fell through the floor. We stopped fighting for the small things, stopped caring who was right, started sleeping with our backs turned in the quiet of the night. Baby, I'm fine, you whispered, was a hammer to the frame. Heavy unspoken feeling was a nail in the flame. I kept thinking we were steady, just bending in the storm, but storms don't take the house down if the walls are warm. We were dancing on a phone line, calling it a phase. Didn't see the hollow beneath the blaze. Then love fell through the floor, right beneath our feet. One minute we were solid, next we were debris. All the dreams we painted, scattered at the door, was holding on to nothing when love fell through the floor. Tell me, did you feel it shake before it gave away? Did you see the warning signs that just choose not to stay? Was I building up alone on beams that couldn't hold? Did we let the silence grow until it turned cold? If I could go back now, would I hear the sound of love starting to splinter before it hit the ground? I'm standing in the wreckage of everything we swore, still staring at the space where love fell through the floor. Love fell through the floor without a single cry. We were reaching for forever while it said goodbye. All the promises we made aren't promises anymore. I was still believing when love fell through the floor. Now I'm walking through the ruins of the life we had before, still hearing the echo of love falling through the floor. I didn't hear it break, I didn't see it coming. Just one quiet moment, and it was gone. Love fell through the floor. There's a picture on the wall from a summer bathed in gold. Now the colors feel so distant, like a story getting old. Your smile used to light the room, like sunrise through the blinds. Now the only thing that's left is a memory in my mind. We were painting dreams together on a canvas wide and bright, but somewhere in the middle we ran out of light. I didn't see it fading, didn't feel the shift, till all the shades between us started losing depth. Now it's our love in black and white. No more wrong or right, no more fire in your eyes, just a quiet night. We went from vivid to goodbye, from forever to a fight. Now all I see when I close my eyes is our love in black and white. We used to talk in colors, every feeling had a name. Now every word is neutral, every touch feels the same. You stopped reaching for my hand like you didn't need it there. I kept trying to add the warmth, but you were losing care. We blurred into routine like strangers passing by, two outlines in the same frame, too tired to even try it. Every shade of passion turned to gray to side, and I was still pretending we were alive. Now it's our love in black and white. No more sparks tonight, no more dancing in the dark under neon lights. We went from color to a line that we couldn't redefine. Now all I see when I close my eyes is our love in black and white. Tell me when it wrapped hard cold, when did blue start feeling alone? When did every golden golden turn to stone? Did we slowly drain the light from something once so bright, or was it always headed for this quiet goodbye? If I could think this one more time, would I choose a different you? Let the picture still fade without you. I'm staring at the photograph, trying to remember how it felt to be color before we lost it somehow. Now it's our love in black and white, faded into night. No more warmth in your embrace, no more future inside. We were fine, we were alive, we were wrong, we were right, but now all that's left inside is a memory of the fire. We went from vivid to undone, from two to warrior one. Now every dream we built is coming undone. Yeah, it's our love in black and white. The picture's still hanging there, but the colors disappear. Our love in black and white. Oh, yeah. the same street, looking at a different sky. You were chasing constellations, I was just trying to survive. We talk about forever, like it was a straight line road. But somewhere in the distance, our directions never flowed. You'd reach for something higher, I was reaching for your hand. We were walking side by side, but never where we planned. So close I could feel you breathe, so far I couldn't make you stay. Two shadows in the same light, slowly drifting separate ways. We're just parallel hearts, beating in the same dark, close enough to almost touch, but worlds apart, running next to each other, but never crossing lines. Love that should have lasted, lost in space and time. Yeah, we're parallel hearts. You were fire on the horizon, always burning for the dawn. I was building us a home while you were already gone. Every fight felt like a whisper of what we wouldn't say. You were dreaming of tomorrow, I was begging you to stay. We kept trying to align, like magnets turn our own way. Every time we moved together, something pushed away. So close I could taste your kiss, so far from what we were. We were writing different stories in the same blurred words. We're just parallel hearts, beating in the same dark, close enough to almost touch. We're worlds apart, we're next to each other, but never crossing lines. Love that should have lasted, lost in space and time. Yeah, we're parallel hearts. Tell me, did you feel it too? The space between our hands, like an invisible line. We didn't understand. We tried to bend the distance, tried to force the spark, but love can't rewrite physics when it's set apart. Maybe in another life our paths would intertwine, but here we're just two beating hearts on separate lines. I kept running toward you, but you were running free. We were close enough to hurt, but never meant to be. There's a guitar in the corner, covered up in dust. Strings we used to play together, now they're breaking under rust. The radio still plays our station, but it don't sound the same. Every melody is missing the way you said my name. We used to dance in the kitchen, barefoot on the tile, turning every broken note into something worth a while. Now the silence sits between us like a song without a key, and everything went quiet the night you stopped loving me. I didn't hear the warning, didn't see the sign that the rhythm we were holding was running out of time. That was the day the music died for me, when your heart let go so easily. Every harmony we used to be turned into a memory. I still hear the echo of your voice, but it fades into the deep. Yeah, that was the day the music died for me. We said we lost the feeling, like it slipped out of our hands, but I was still believing in the life we used to plan. We had our own soundtrack for every late night drive. Now every road feels empty without you by my side. I try to hum the chorus, but it catches in my throat. Every lyric that I wrote for you feels like a sinking boat. I thought love was a symphony, it never truly ends, but ours fell out of rhythm when we stopped being friends. I kept trying to fix it, find a brand new beat, but you were already walking away from me. That was the day the music died for me, when forever turned to history. All the chords we played so easily lost their harmony. I still reach for what we used to be, but it's just an empty key. Yeah, that was the day the music died for me. Tell me, did you feel it when the last note fell, when our perfect timing broke the spell? Was it something small we never tried to mend, or was our love just written with a quiet end? If I could rewind the record back before the crack, would we still be dancing, or would it still collapse? I'm standing in the silence of a song we couldn't say, listening to the emptiness you left inside my veins. That was the day the music died for me, when your eyes started choosing me. Every dream we sang so loud fell into debris. I can scream into the night, but it won't bring back the key. And that was the day the music died for me, when love stopped playing. In the heart of me, the guitar in the corner hasn't made a sound ever since the day the music died for me. There's a quiet in this house tonight that even the walls can't hide. Every corner holds a memory of when you were still mine. Your shadow used to fill this room, now it barely holds my shape. I reach across an empty bed, but there's nothing left to take. Your sweater's hanging by the door like you're walking any minute, but hold so fragile little flame when your heart's not in it. I keep telling myself that this is just a phase, but deep down I can feel love slipping away. And the saddest truth I know is you're not coming home, no matter how I pray or how long I wait alone. I can blame the time and I can blame the fights, but the truth cuts deeper every single night. The saddest truth I know is I have to let you go. We used to talk about forever like it was already planned, picking out the colors for a life we'd understand. Now forever feels like fixing, like a word we can't define. It's just a broken promise that keeps replaying in my mind. I still hear you in the silence, in the spaces in between, in every unfinished sentence, in every shattered dream. I keep trying to rewind to where we went wrong. Below doesn't go backward once it's gone. Was I loving who you were, or just too scared to care? Tell me how to close this chapter when my heart still reads your name. How do I stop the hurting when I'm the one to blame? I'm standing in the wreckage of everything we planned, trying to through your hands, 'cause the saddest truth I know is you're not coming home, no matter how I break or how much I've grown. I can blame the seasons, I can blame the pain, but nothing brings you back to me. There's a quiet in this house tonight, and it finally tells me so the saddest truth I know. It's everywhere. There's an outline on the mattress where your body used to lie, like the ghost of every promise we let slowly die. Your coffee cup still in the cabinet, second shelf, left side. I reach for it without thinking, then remember why. The hallway echoes differently since you took your shoes. Even silence has a memory, it's shaped like you. I didn't know a heart could feel an empty space this wide. How something gone can still be standing by your side. It's the shape of your absence that I'm living in, like a frame without a picture or a song without the end. Every room, every breath feels too big for me. I'm learning how to move around the shape of your absence. There's a dent inside the sofa where you'd curl up at night. Now I sit on the other side, avoiding that sight. The mirror catches half of me, like something's incomplete. I swear I still feel your fingers intertwined with me. We didn't break in one loud moment, no crash into the ground, just 1,000 little fractures without a single sound. You were fading slowly while I held on tight. Now I'm tracing shadows in the fading light. It's the shape of your absence, it's carved in these walls, like a silhouette of something that once had it all. Every word left unsaid, still hanging in the air. I'm breathing in a space where you're no longer there. Tell me, does it haunt you to the outline of my side, or did you pack your memories and leave them all behind? How do you walk so lightly from a love this deep, when I'm counting every echo just to fall asleep? If I could shrink this distance, if I could close this gap, would your shape still fit, or is it too far back? I'm trying to erase every piece of me, but nothing seems to fill this vacancy. It's the shape of your absence that I can't escape, like a scar that won't fade, or a crack in a vase, like me stuck second shelf left side. I'm still living in a space where you used to be, the shape of your absence. It's selling out thine on the mattress. Your lipstick stain still on my coffee cup, faded red like the sun coming up. I trace a shadow on the bedroom wall, but he don't answer when I call. Your perfume lingers in the sheets, like you don't know that you don't sleep here anymore. Your picture's hanging by the door, but I can't look at it like before. I thought love was something strong enough to stay, but forever turned into yesterday. Now I'm choking on the taste of last night. Your goodbye still burning in my mind. We were dancing in the kitchen light. Now I'm drowning in the silence you left behind. Your words still echo in the dark, like a ghost that won't let go. I keep reaching for your heart, but I'm holding on to smoke. Yeah, I'm stuck with the taste of last night. Your side of the bed's still cold, but the memory's warmer than it should be. I hear you laughing every song, and it keeps singing back to me. We had dreams like city lights, bright enough to guide us home, but somewhere in the fight, we both ended up alone. You said love was something strong enough to stay, but forever slipped away. Now I'm choking on the taste of last night. Walking by, still burning in my mind. We were dancing in the kitchen light. No drowning in the silence you left behind. Your words still echo in the dark, like a ghost that won't let go. I keep reaching for your heart, but I'm holding on to smoke. And I'm stuck with the taste of last night. Was it something I didn't say? But did we just fade away? Tell me, how do you walk so free while you're still a chain on me? I'll replay every last goodbye, like I'm searching for a different light. If I could turn back time, would you still be mine? I still feel your hand in mine, but it's just a ghost taste of last night. Your lipstick stain still on my coffee cup, but it don't taste like love enough. It just tastes like last There's a hollow in his house tonight, a quiet I can't outrun. Your laughter used to fill these walls, now he weighs 1,000 tons. The couch still grips on your side, like it remembers your shape. But the air between these cushions feels colder every day. Your sweater's folded on the chair, I haven't moved it yet, like touching it might bring you back or help me just forget. We used to talk till morning light, now we barely said goodbye. I keep replaying every sign I might have missed that night. Now I'm standing where warmth used to be, in the space you left in me. There's a fire that burns so bright, now it's ashes at my feet. I can still feel your hands, even though they're out of reach. I'm alone in a cold where warmth used to be. We started dancing in the kitchen, stopped fighting just to care, started sleeping back to back like strangers unaware. You said love can lose its spark if you don't protect the flame, but I was still pouring gasoline while you were walking away. Every promise that we made feels heavier tonight, like a blanket soaked in rain that I can't make dry. You were fading slow and soft, like summer into fall. I felt the temperature drop, but didn't know it all. Now I'm standing where warmth used to be, in the shadow of a weed. There's a silence in this room that keeps staring back at me. I can still hear your voice whispering through the sheets, but I'm frozen here alone where warmth used to be. Tell me when did we were cold, when did comfort turn to stone, when did holding you at night start feeling so alone? Was I loving you too hard or not enough somehow? I'd give anything to feel your heart be next to mine right now. I'd light 1,000 candles if it meant you'd see there's still a fire inside of me. But flames don't burn forever, when one side lets it die. Oh, and now I'm left with embers and smoke in my eyes. There's a hollow in this house tonight, and it finally feels complete. I'm alone in a crowd where warmth used to be. Yeah. You love me in past tense. Yeah. You said I love the way you smiled, like you belonged to another time. You said we had something good, like it's gone for good. Every sentence that you spoke felt like it was wrapped in smoke. Memories framed in yesterday, while I was begging you to stay. You talked about us like a book, you closed before the final look. Like every page we ever turned was something distant, something burned. I heard it in the way you said my name, like a love had already changed. You were standing right in front of me, but miles away emotionally. You love me in past tense, like I'm just a story you tell your friends, like I'm a chapter that came and went. You love me in past tense, while I'm still stuck in present pain, still holding on to yesterday. You've already moved ahead, but I'm not over what we were yet. You love me in past tense. You said we used to laugh all night, like the joy lost its light. You said we were so alive, like we didn't survive. I watched your eyes drift to the door, like you rehearsed this speech before. Every was and every word cut deeper than I could bear. You spoke about our almost forever, like it was light as a feather, but it's heavy on my chest, and I can't let it rest. How can you read it untrue? Like I'm just someone you once knew. I'm still breathing in this space where you erase. You love me in past tense, like the spark was an accident, like my heart was just a place you rented. You love me in past tense, while I'm still drowning in it right now, still trying to figure out You love me in past tense. 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 You said I love the way you smile. You said I love the way you smile. You said I love the way you you love me in past tense. You love me in past tense. You love me in past tense. You said I love the way you smile. You said I love the way you style. You love me in past tense. You said I love the way you styles. You love me in past tense. You said I love the way you styles. You said I love the way you smile. You said I love you love me in past tense. You said I love the way you smile.